And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. This should be a good one to watch on Monday night.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he was worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in his favor, but make no mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL. As long as he's the man under center, they'll always be in championship conversation.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Flowers does a really good job there picking up a new set of downs, and he continues to build off his impressive rookie campaign and saw him record over 850 yards on the year. His competitiveness allows him to make a lot of what we call combat catches, taking balls away from defenders.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Running from the gun with Henry. And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Quick. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his 2nd season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And he had a most impressive bounce-back season last year, nearly leading his team to the NFC Championship game. That's not something you see every day, and he was rewarded for it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and goal from the 3. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They work now on 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mayfield now from the 50. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. Deontay Hardy back deep. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. There's the stiff arm. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Here's Jackson to throw. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. In motion right is Aguilar.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. Off the option, here's Henry.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Six 0 our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with White. And 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And taken right at the 35. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play fake. Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 60 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. To throw is Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
Fielded just inside the 30.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Mayfield down. Finding Otten once more. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a yard.
Jackson now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Inside handoff, Henry.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry up the middle. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Kalijah Cansey in on the stop. 2nd and 9.
A give to Henry. Evades the tackler and now some space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Isaiah Likely.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front.
Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They defer to White out of the shotgun, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Here's Mayfield. Buying time. Now Mayfield lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Pushing through the contact. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To the 22. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hardy set to return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
167 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running from the gun with Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Henry, touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Tucker now to add the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 23. The tight end in motion right. They start the drive with White. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4. They give to White on the option.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A gain of 8 and a first down. Opting to run again here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
In motion left, Godwin.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
In motion left, Godwin.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Mayfield looks to throw. And a dump off to White. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the option, here's Henry.
Breaks a tackle, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a handoff to Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Henry out of the pistol. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Henry running right.
Right now with a convincing lead, I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Justin Matabike.
His 2nd sack of the night. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Complete right side to Otten.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out.
And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Justin Madubuike bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Here is third and quite a ways.
Mayfield down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Hardy.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.